guys, today I'm going to be reading on What Do People Like About You But Won't Say. I got the idea from Becky Paradise Vibes. So go check out her channel in that video. I'll link it in the description. And these are our piles. They're all tiger's eye today. We have this small tiger's eye. For the first pile, and then for the second pile we have this bigger tiger's eye that's a little shinier. And for the third pile we have this dick-shaped tiger's eye. Hi, pile one. You chose this tiny tiger's eye. This is gonna be a reading. Oh my god, I forgot to grab a deck. Hold on. Okay. People wanted to be here too. Okay. So we have here the mother piece. By Karen Vogel and Vicky Noble. So let's see. Pile 1, 111 on the clock. What do people secretly like about you but won't tell you? What do people secretly like about pile 1 but won't tell them? Spirit. We have the Seven of Cups. For some of you, this is different for some of you. For some of you, people might see you as like another option, or they see you as like second choice. For others of you, they see you as having a lot of options. I'm hearing in my head, you're playing second fiddle. I don't know. That's more. So maybe it is for a good bit of you that you have people surrounding you who think you're like the second option, or something like that. Because it's like it gives me the vibes that people have this insecurity around you. It's funny because they're treating you. They have this energy towards you where it's like, oh, I have other options. They won't say this to you, but in their head they're like, I have other options. Like I have other options than just pile 1. But it stems from this insecurity of seeing you, of them seeing you, pile 1, as this person who has a lot of options or could really go any way they want to. It's not like you're a player or you're the type of person who would treat people like objects to just discard, but it's like the people around you are intimidated by the way you just seem like you could really be doing anything. It's not even that you have a lot of options if like people talk to you, but it's just like you really seem like an unreachable person because you are actually doing stuff with your life or something, and it makes people feel this like either subconscious or just conscious level of insecurity of like, I just need to make sure I know that I have other options, or I have other options listed in my head so I don't get my heart broken by pile 1. It's like people will have a second option in the background waiting for them, or a second plan, if things don't go well with you, but that just stems from insecurity of feeling like you already have everything settled down with you, and these people feeling like they don't want to be undermined by your presence or something, or like they're scared of the idea of you having your own stuff going on or having your own variety of choices of things to do. So they'd be like, I have other options. So like they don't tell you they have other options because they wouldn't actually say that out loud. They like really respect you as a person, and they just wouldn't say that out loud to you, because they want your respect. But they do have this level of insecurity where it's like, I do have other options though, like whether it's romantically or like friendship wise. So maybe be careful of this energy. If there's like someone who came to mind when I was saying this, they might be like just really insecure and not worth your time. If they're sitting here like having other options waiting for them, if they can't get what they want from you, like it's only for some of you. Like for most of you, some people around you are just insecure, but take it as it resonates. But what else will people what else people okay. What else people won't say to Power One's face, but they think about Power One? Is that what the reading was? Guys, I have ADHD. You're gonna have to bear with me. What do people secretly think about you but won't say? Okay. Come on, Spirit. Spill that tea. We have 4 swords. So there's a bunch of different energies coming in, and I'm just gonna list them out. For one, people see you as some sort of spiritual guru or having a lot of spiritual knowledge. They also see you as very emotionally intelligent and wise, someone they could turn to if they have a problem they feel comfortable talking to or asking to vent to you, because they see you as an emotionally intelligent person who just has a good general sense of direction in life and mindset. But at the same time, with this 4 of Swords here, people also see you as isolated. They see you as someone who's isolated, who doesn't have many friends. Or even if they do, it's like they still see you as someone who isolates themselves a lot or enjoys their isolation more than the average person, or at least more than they think is normal. I'm feeling like this self-isolation has a lot to do with your spiritual wiseness and your maturity. But yeah, I wonder why they won't say this to your face. I mean, I guess it makes sense for someone to not like say to your face like, oh, you're a super isolated person, or you don't have that many friends, even if they see you that way. I guess it's just they don't say that you seem like a spiritual guru because they're like shy. It's weird because with both of these cards, I'm feeling this energy where people like look up to you, like they see you as like above them in a way, either subconsciously or consciously. It's like, it's not like they put you on a pedestal necessarily, they just see you as more of a developed or mature person in some way. But it's like they wouldn't say these things out loud because they're like shy of it. They're like shy of acknowledging that power dynamic almost, or that they give into that power dynamic by believing that you have that power. And they're also shy of your power itself and acknowledging that because it's like it intimidates them. I guess, or like your emotional maturity intimidates them. Not even that, but it's like maybe it just goes unspoken that you're just a wise person. They don't even need to say it, but they be thinking it like, damn, Padawan's so wise. Like, I can't believe I always go to them for spiritual advice or emotional advice, and they always have the best advice. Like, how can they be so structured? Yeah. For some of you, for some of you, whoa, I just got the energy. There might be some like mean people or bitter people stalking you because I just got the energy from both of these cards that somebody thinks you're privileged and delusional. Like they think that you that the reason you isolate yourself and you have all these spiritual stuff going on is because you're actually living in delusion and you don't realize you're delusional. And they also see you as someone who has a lot of options, a lot of abundance, but they see it in like a better way as like, oh, they're privileged or they didn't earn those things. So there's some mean people who's like be thinking about you, but isn't there always? But let's see what else is here. What do people secretly think about my pile one but don't be saying? Nine of Cups. I'm feeling this energy where people feel safe around you. Safe in a way where they can let go, have fun, be themselves, be mischievous, and not really have to worry about it. It's not that they even see you as a source of authority with this energy of that they look up to you. It's more that they just see you as someone who can have a good time without like getting unhinged or getting like unbalanced, and they just feel comfortable doing fun things with you. But there's a major energy here where like people do look up to you in a way of like you're a light in their lives. Like you remind them of happiness. You remind people to be content with what they have. You also make people feel playful. If you've ever been swimming with people, they always like feel more playful when they're out by the water with you. But again, with this like seeing you as almost unreachable energy where they just see you as such like having this light within you, because they see you as a light in their lives and they see you as having this light within you, they just like it almost feels unreachable. Like it almost feels unreal that you even exist, but it's like they're so happy that you're in their lives because it feels like you shouldn't exist. Like there's a lot of energy coming off of this Nine of Cups. But all in all, like I feel like people secretly feel like they want to go out and do things with you. They want to like hang around you, see what your vibe is like, just because you seem like you'd be a fun person and you seem like you'd have a good time with people or you'd make people feel happy when you hang out with them. Like that's what people feel like when they see you, is like you would be a good time and they want to get to know you. But they just be thinking that in their head because they're like, I could approach them. Sometimes they approach you, sometimes they don't because they're shy, but it's like they be secretly thinking that about you, that you just look like a fun person. You look like a safe space. That's a good way to put it. You look like a safe space, but also to have fun and be childish, not just to like go to for authority, if that makes sense. It's less like a parental figure and more like an older sister, older brother kind of vibe, that people feel that safety around you but still want to like have fun with you and feel like you make things a good time even when the situation is boring. um yeah, people maybe don't tell you this because they get like, maybe they feel like they compliment you too much and they don't want to seem too like needy or clingy or something, or trying too hard. Yeah, people really just see you as a really cool person who brings a lot of happiness to their lives in general. So that's your reading, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. I love you. Pile 3, and it is. Oh, wait. Hi pile 2, and it is 333 on the clock. That's why I got confused. It's 333 on the clock when I start this. So the angel number might be important to you, but Peep says hi. Do you like my Peep? He's hanging with us for the reading. Shout out Lil Peep. But anyway, what do people secretly be thinking about you but don't say, pile 2? What do they be thinking? Huh? There's a lot of people who tuned in to pile 2. There's a lot of different people, a lot of different kind of people. Okay. I'll read these 2 cards first, and then I'll read this little booklet like a story. But we have the Ace of Disc here. We have the Ace of Disc, and we have the Hangman. We have the Hangman. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if this is your reputation. Because I'm hearing this is your reputation, but for some of you, this could just also be what people think about you. But I'm hearing, like, I look around and all I see is snakes and fakes. So I feel like people perceive you as having a lot of haters, or having a lot of snakes in the grass watching you, or having a lot of stalkers, maybe even some of you bullies, or they could just perceive you as someone who is sort of an underdog archetype. You just have the vibe of someone who has had to fight for their courage, for their strength, who has been through a lot from other people's, like, scrutiny, from other people's meanness. Oh, this is your crystal, by the way, if you wanted to look at it. But yeah, they just see you as someone who's been through a lot and who's had to fight their way to, like, maintain their dignity. I keep staring at his aura and, like, how it's glowing. So I feel like people see you as really beautiful. Like, they secretly be thinking that you're really beautiful, or you have a very clear skin, very deep eyes, or just a very clear aura, or a bright aura. Some of you might literally see you with a very bright aura, but yeah. I keep hearing "Fuck All Y'all," the lo-fi remix by Tupac, in my head. So y'all should check that out if you haven't heard it. But yeah, people see you as someone who only has a few close friends, who's just like, who's been through a lot in life. You might end up being famous for some of you, or you're already famous. But there's something about you that just seems different. You stand out from the crowd, and it's because of the struggle you've been through. It's because of how you've changed as a person because of the struggle you've been through, and how that's made you how wise you are now. I'm also hearing, but I feel most alive in the moonlight. from a Little People Tracy song. I don't remember which one, but I feel like people see you as vampirish looking, like you might have some little sharp canines, or they really admire how you look in the moonlight or in the dark. These are some weird specific things that people be thinking about you, but I don't know, it's what's coming up. Take what resonates, but you just look really beautiful in the moonlight, like at night. Nighttime really suits your energy and your vibe and your aura. And the woods and the forest. With these trees here and the forest. That'd be suiting your vibe, especially at night. But oh. That's funny. This says the Hanged One instead of the Hanged Man. You can't really see it, but the Hanged One. You might have more of like a gender fluid appearance, or if not, even if you don't look that androgynous, no matter your gender, you're very comfortable with both your femininity and masculinity. You don't shy away from either of those. You're fine expressing either of those parts of yourself. You aren't insecure about your masculinity or your femininity. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, people secretly be thinking about you that either you look really androgynous in a hot way, in a hot way, or you be, sorry, I'm flipping you off, or you be just not insecure about your femininity or masculinity, no matter what gender you are. They just see you as, yeah, like that. Like owning yourself like that in an almost intimidating way, because not everybody can be that confident, and in a way where they're not insecure about their masculinity, or they're not insecure about their femininity. Like not everybody can have that security within themselves to be okay with those parts of themselves. Yeah, it's like you don't even care about the way you express yourself or how other people perceive you because you've been through so much. Those things are like trivial to you. It's like, why does that even fucking matter? Like, why would I care about that? It's like the only people who care about that are the people who have the privilege to care the difference, to contemplate the difference. Ace of Disc. I don't know what it is about this card. The energy's muddy here. Some people secretly think of you as childish, in a bitter way, like they don't like you because of it. Some people see you as youthful, in a way where they admire your youthfulness, for your age, like your ability to still have that childlike wonder despite everything you've been through throughout the years. I feel like people secretly think of you as someone who like planted a seed in their mind, especially a lot of people in the past who maybe hurt you or felt like they got you got hurt by them, or they got hurt by you, whatever the fuck it was that they had animosity towards you. It's like secretly they think that you remind them of home, you remind them of being a kid, you remind them of like being safe and like back when things were just familiar and simple. And there's regret here. There's regret of people like thinking about you this way because it's like they didn't treat you that way. But it's like now that you're gone, they think about you that way. Also, I'm hearing that people secretly think of you as the eternal child. It's like no matter what you're doing, these people will perceive you as childlike or just look at you in a child way where they see you as a child. It's like all of your little mannerisms and movements, and they'll think that it's so cute, but it's like they are seeing you as a child. So yeah, I don't know what that's about, but like secretly people will be thinking about you, like they see you as a child. They always see you as a child, like they see you as the eternal child. And not in a bad way. It's like they almost feel shy that they see you that way. They don't want to say it out loud because it's like they don't want to infantilize you, but they still do it because that's just how they perceive you. But they don't want to say it out loud because they don't want you to know that they perceive you as one would a child. They like maybe treat you that way. So I don't know what that energy is coming from, but yeah, some people secretly be thinking about you that they'd rather just act towards you as one would a child. Not in a mean way, but in like an endearing way and like a protective way. Also, this is only going to resonate for some of you, but people see you secretly think about you that you're weirdly good with animals, like almost to a point of creepiness. Like you're really in tune with animals, and it's weird. But let's see. Let's read this little booklet, and then we'll be done. This like thing of stack of cards. What do people be secretly thinking about my pile too? We have the Shaman of Discs. I'm hearing Harbinger. You're like the one. You're like the chemical reaction. You're like what comes in. You're like what sets it off, basically. Every event, like every room you walk into, it's like you've changed up the vibe. You've changed up the plot, the story. Like you're the harbinger of something new. Maybe you're bringing a new status quo, or maybe your business or your work is changing things. But people see you as someone who's like bringing in this new energy and in a very wise and graceful manner. The moon here. The moon here. People secretly think about you subconsciously. People dream about you a lot, but they secretly think about you subconsciously a lot, and they let your role in their life affect their decisions a lot. Like this is very full circle beginning to end energy. Where like it's almost as if people perceive you as holding the entirety of the beginning to end. Like, it's this weird energy of people seeing you as like holding the universe in your hands. Subconsciously, they see you that way, as like otherworldly or like almost godlike, or an angel or a demon. Like, it's people secretly think about you that you have some sort of influence on the world that normally humans don't have. Like, they see you as having that strange power. And even if they may deny it consciously, like subconsciously they believe in that more than anything, and it might intimidate them or scare them. Ace of Wands. You're sexy. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it or butter it up. You're just sexy. You're undeniably sexy. You make people feel hot. Like you make people feel like pent up, sexually frustrated, they want to explode. Like you're genuinely just a sexy person, and people secretly be thinking about that. People secretly be thinking about that about you because they don't want to say that to your face because they're really shy about how flustered they get because they really, really think you're really hot, and they would like start talking really fast like I was just doing, and they would just start acting a fucking crazy, a fucking fool. But that's because you're so hot, you got people so down bad they can't even fucking act right. It's that much. Like it's genuinely that much. That's why people don't be saying it out loud. They just be thinking in their heads, and it's a lot of people, like a lot of people feel that way about you. But Six of Swords. You're helping a lot of people. Whether it's through your work, through your friendships, there's some way where like what you're putting out into the world is helping other people on their journeys. Like or people perceive you as someone who is deliberately trying to help other people on their journeys. Yeah. like a good person, like someone who's like trying to help others while simultaneously like helping themselves. With the Eight of Discs here, again, there's this energy of people seeing you as someone who would be really good to collaborate with. They just see you as someone who's very helpful to others, but also in a way where they could see you as a long-term partnership, or a partnership with you would have good long-term consequences, not not cons, but pros, but a lot of good things happening long term because of just a small partnership with you, whether work related, creativity related. But yeah, it's like really people respect you in that notion. People might respect you a lot in the workplace because they see you as a hard worker or a dedicated one. Wow, people really respect you, pile too. With the Six of Disc here, they see you as someone who knows how to give equal give and take. You're very respectful to other people, is how they perceive you. And so, like, they see you as deserving the same respect. Um, Again, with the people seeing you as a good person, like, it's like people know. It's like they secretly think about you that, like, you are a good person. You're one of those people who is, like, trying to help other people, trying to keep things balanced, trying to, like, progress things in life. You know, you're not the type of person who's gonna, like, um, give in to selfish impulses. I don't know how to explain this. Um, it's like when you're watching a movie or a video game or reading a story or hearing a story, and it's like the themes and the lessons are about things you like, you know, you need to learn in life. Um, it's like people see you as having already learned those lessons, having already learned those major themes that everyone needs to get through and get over. And it's like they just see you as that like heroine, that main character. I don't know, because you just have that good person energy. You have the hero versus the antagonist energy. Son of Cups. If you do make music or whatever it is you do creatively, you be, oh my god, you be getting people like, oh my god. You be getting people so emotional and like reverent and just like, please let me listen to more. Please, it's like blessings to my ears. It's, I don't know. And even if it's not creative stuff, emotionally, you express yourself in such a mature and graceful way that like people just be in awe of you. They like just be staring at you almost. Like they might act a little shy or antsy around you because they just perceive you this way. Two of Wands. If somebody, if there's people who know you, who know your family, they see you as similar to your parental figure or your sibling, someone who like had a major influence over you during childhood. They see the similarities between you and that person, and they secretly think to themselves that you are a lot like that person the more you grow. So take that as that resonates. For some of you, that's in a bitter tone, like they see you as that way, is like grr and like in a mean way. And for others of you, that's like, it's just like they see that there's nothing else to it. They just see that. And then finally, we have Seven of Swords, which is a funny card to complete this energy. Some people might perceive you as a wolf in sheep's clothing. And I'm just gonna lay it out like that. It's not gonna resonate for all of you, but like some people genuinely see you as like a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's like you have this secret power, but you only use it when you know you can use it to your advantage, or you know it's the right time. It's like you seem really innocent, you seem like just another person playing by the rules, but it's like when they look into your eyes, they feel like you have a predatory gaze. It's just something about your soul. They feel like could manipulate them, like could have power over them, and they don't even know what it is. They just subconsciously have that apprehension towards you because they feel like you could manipulate them in that way, but they don't think that. They just feel it subconsciously. But yeah, people secretly feel like you're a wolf in sheep's clothing, or maybe you worship the devil or something because they're like scared of you, because they're scared of like either how powerful you are or whatever you got going on with your creativity. Like, I don't know, but they do be seeing you that way and secretly thinking that. So that is your reading, part 2. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Part 3. You chose this dick-shaped tiger's eye. This is going to be a reading. Unlike the other 2 piles, I'm going to read from this little booklet. So let's see. What do people be secretly thinking about my power 3 but they won't say? Secretly thinking but they won't say it out loud. We have 9 of Cups. It says, wishes made and received, happiness, positive, expansive feelings. So, people be secretly thinking about you as a wish fulfillment. Like you came into their lives at an exact time that it was just perfect, or maybe they were wishing for a friend or a loved one or an affair or something, and you came into their life at like the perfect time. People also secretly thinking about you as, they just secretly think about you in a positive light. Like they really like you. They just see you positively. Thinking about you makes them happy, and I don't know, you just inspire people to like have a better attitude, be more content, you know, pick their head up, put on a smile. I don't know. Some of you might listen to subliminals, or some of the people near you might listen to subliminals, and they see you as someone who like confirms their desired reality or something. That's not going to resonate for all of you, but there's just a really strong emphasis on wish fulfillment here. Like people secretly think about you as someone who is their wish fulfillment. Maybe there are some people far away from you who are like watching you with your creative projects or your work business or whatever it is, or on social media, and they see you as a wish fulfillment. Like they see whatever you put out there, maybe it's like music or something, is like a wish fulfillment, or maybe they wish they could have you because they like the way you be doing your thing. What else do we have here? What else do we have here, Spirit, about Pile 3? Let's see. The 3 of Disc. If you have some sort of business going, it's seen as really applicable or beneficial, very helpful, or like it's just doing its job. You're doing exactly what you need and you're getting it done well, and it's like it's just happening as it should. But it says group project, finding life's work, spiritual work. People might secretly think about you as someone they want to collaborate with, or someone um, they think would play well with others. Um, whatever business you have, like, you make people want to collaborate with you. Um, maybe it's just the way you act with your business, your, like, your attitude towards business. Um, I don't know. People see you as having accomplished finding what it is you want to do in life, finding your life's work, or they just see you as someone who is on the path to doing that, like has the determination, doesn't doubt themselves, has the security that they know that they are on that path. So they just see you as someone who's on their way towards those things that they want in life. I'm also hearing that people secretly think about you but won't say that whatever you put out there creatively or with your business or whatever has put a lot of it. Not only does it take a lot of spiritual work from you, but it puts a lot of spiritual work out there into the material world. Like, it's like you're working hard and it's changing a lot of things. So I don't know. That's not going to resonate for all of you, but take it as it resonates. What else do we have here for pile 3? What else do we have here? We have the devil. Why was I so it just popped up out of nowhere? I don't know. Like, we got 9 of Cups being like, ooh, and 3 of Cups, or 3 of Discs being all like, ooh. And the devil came out like you didn't even expect me, bitch. Like, bro. And like, look at the little hierarchy, the little pyramid. If you run a business, again, if you run a business, you have some sort of corporation, like, people see you as top of the line. Like, people see you as head honcho. And even if you don't run a business, it's like there's something about your positioning and the order of things and your direction in life where you're always going to end up being the center of things, or being at like the most necessary component to something, to where everything kind of revolves around you. All of the little work that everybody's doing on the sidelines ends up revolving around you in some sort of way. And it's funny because around his aura, there's numbers like a clock. There's numbers like there would be on a clock. So it's like, it really feels like everything ends up coming back to you like it does with time. And it's just something about you ends up always being the center of everything, or like people always need you because you're like a major component. I don't know. There's just something about you where you're the center of everything, no matter what's going on. And people like think that about you. They secretly think that about you. Whether you feel like that's true or not, like, people secretly think that about you. And for some of you, this isn't like a bitter way, but for others of you, they're just acknowledging it. They're just like, yeah, that's pile 3 for you. But with it being the devil, I feel like genuinely some people see you as like devilish, or a devil worshiper, or like an embodiment of the devil. Just because you have that head honcho energy, you have that center of attention energy. I don't know what it is, but it says, devil. When magic power becomes a temptation for personal gain, the devil has entered the picture. The pitfalls of egomania are bondage to physical cravings, addictions, negative habit patterns, ego tripping, and forgetfulness of spirit. I don't know, this is weird. People think about you as a temptation. People also think about you as doing the temptation. Like, people think about you secretly that if they like were to engage with you or put energy into you, they're giving into temptation. People also feel like when they look at you, when they interact with you or engage with you, you're tempting them for personal gain. Even if you're not doing that, they feel like you're tempting them for personal gain. Some people might perceive your magical power, if you have any Pal 3, people might perceive your magical power as of the devil, of the ego. People might perceive your magical power as like having become unhinged to the point where like you do have bondage to physical cravings, addictions, negative habit patterns, ego tripping, or forgetfulness of spirit, or something like that. I don't think that's true, but people perceive your magical power as having those effects on either you or them, because again, it's like there's something about you being perceived as a temptation, especially since you are the center of everything, or you're the head honcho here. That's crazy. Come on, let's get one more card for Pal 3 Spirit. Let's clear things up. Oh, actually, I think we already had a card. Oh, nope. That was the card that I was supposed to take out before I shuffled. We have Ace of Disc here. So you might have been attracted to Pal 2. But so we have both Nine of Cups and Ace of Disc here, which are in Pile 2, but let's flip to Ace of Disc and see what it says. Newborn, a gift, beginning a new project. Discs being of the earth, physical things, body, work, money. Okay, I'm just gonna call it like I see it. I'm feeling the energy here where people secretly think about you as having a childlike body. I'm hearing Lolita in my head, so I'm sorry for some of you, because you be getting a lot of disgusting people projecting some weird shit onto you. But it's like people perceive your body as like, maybe like you have a chubby face and like it looks cherubic, or you have like a slight tummy and it makes you look like more childish, or maybe you're just very petite or short. There's something where people secretly think about you as having a child-like body, but at the same time it's like in an attractive way, because I feel like I'm also hearing like people see your body as a gift. Like they secretly think about you that your body is a gift. They're like, this is a gift from God. They'd be thinking about you like, God damn, that body is a gift from God. Like, I don't know. It's like, even though you have like these childlike expressions of self, even though you might be really petite for some of you, it's like your body is really nice, and people secretly be thinking about your body as a gift. Like they may take pictures of you and masturbate or something. It's like they particularly hyperfixate on your body because there's something that seems perfect about it. Especially your stomach. Like I keep hearing tummy, like that little tummy though. Like I don't know what it is about your tummy, Pal 3, but it's like people be studying every single little curve. I don't even know. And it's not even like your body, it's like the way you handle your body, the way you walk around, the way you move your body and your mannerisms. It's like it seems childish, but at the same time you're so attractive physically that it's like, I don't know, despite this childlikeness that you have, people can't help but feeling this attraction towards you. But it's also like there's this youthfulness to your body, like your curves, it almost just seems so perfect and smooth. I don't know, I keep going on and on and on about your body. Like that's how much people be thinking about your body secretly. They just be going on and on and on, like every single fucking detail. Like people obsess over you a little bit, Pal 3. yeah, it goes without saying that a lot of people find you attractive sexually. But yeah, that's what people be seriously be thinking about you. I hope you liked, and you're cheeky as fuck for choosing this spot. But like, comment, subscribe, and I love you.